I could write you a song to make you.
Hi, Mayans. My name's Jut, and I'm here to interview one of Maya's most iconic juniors, Ray Pine. For those of you who don't know, Ray Pine was ranked the #1 among all GTA applicants this year. Aside from that, he is also regarded as one of the master debaters of the Ateneo Debate Society and has participated and won numerous competitions here and abroad. Also, he's also one of the ABs for Maya, heading the project of CSR, Corporate Social Responsibility. And lastly, he's one of the few remaining contenders for summa cum laude in our batch. And without further ado, let's ask Ray Pine. So, Ray, the question that has bothered many people before me: Pine or Pine?
Actually, Pine. I was called Pine because the founder of EDS is Ray Aguas. And so, for Ray Aguas, siya lang yung Ray. So I had to be called some other name. So they decided to call me Ray Pine para 2 syllables lang. And then yun, my blockmates started calling me Pine too. So out of convenience, hinayaan ko lang na Pine. Pero actually, Pine siya dapat. And secondly, kasi pag sa family gatherings, diba, they say Estrellas, Villafuertes. If you do that to my surname na Pine, medyo awkward. So I had to change it to Pine kasi awkward yung Pine with an S.
Okay, number 2. Ray, we all know that ME is probably one of the most prestigious courses in the Ateneo, if not the most prestigious course of the Ateneo. And a lot of people would dream of shifting into ME, but you're special. Why in the world did you decide to shift out of ME twice, actually?
I was initially health sci, but then my relatives who are doctors told me if I want to go to med, I have to go to UP or UST. But since my friends were going to Ateneo, I wanted to be with my friends. So I told my parents I want to go corporate. I want to be a lawyer. So they sent me to Ateneo, and my pressure as a b-boy to choose the best course in SOM, which is ME na. Ayun. But when I was in ME na, I was afraid that I would be kicked out. I was afraid that I wouldn't meet the retention requirements. So I shifted out and went to BS Math because I felt math was my strength. But I also realized that the career options in BS Math was limited. Kaya I went back to ME. So ngayon, nasa ME na ako. So basically, health sci, tas ME, tas BS Math, tapos ME.
Okay. So perhaps one of the biggest ironies about you is that despite you being #1 among the GTA applicants, you decided to reject your GTA application. So what made you decide to stay? And should you have left, where would you have gone?
Ayun, connected siya dun sa story about my decision to shift to BS Math. Because I shifted to BS Math nung SEM ng ITM, then I stayed sa BS Math for 5 days, then I went back to ME. Then the SOM office told me to go to the class of Billy C na lang. But then, I was afraid of ITM nga. And I had to go to Thailand pa for a debate competition. So, I didn't go to Billy C's class. And because of that, hindi ako nakapag-ITM. And so, nung JTA na, I would have to take JTA SEM plus ITM. And the people in SOM told me it would be really difficult. No one has done it. So, it might be a risk. And natakot ako noon na maalis ako sa ME. So, I didn't pursue yung JTA dreams ko. Wait lang. Ayun. Kung na-JTA ako, pupunta sana ako sa States, Fordham or USF or Santa Clara. Dahil one, medyo mura kasi may relatives ako sa States. So, makakatira ako doon. Pangalawa, kasi ngang mag-isa sa New York. Gusto ko yung experience of being alone in New York or in California. Yun. So, yeah.
So, balita ko Smegsem has been taking down many juniors. But from your perspective, from the perspective of the number one, is it any different? Is it even hard?
Smegsem, stress. Actually, parang feeling ko, sobrang tagal ko nang di nakakatulog. Kasi nung summer sem, sabay yung Math 151, tsaka yung ITM, tas yung Tuwanyo na Eco 112. So, wala talaga akong tulog. Kasi gumagawa ako ng game habang nag-aaral ng PDF. CDF ba yun? Yun. So halos di ako nakakatulog noon. And then, ngayon Smegsem, honestly, hindi siya false humility, but kinakabahan din ako. Kinakabahan ako na maalis ako. Kinakabahan ako na mag-double D ako kay Sir Tanchoco tsaka kay Sir Ali. So, ayun. Pwede na rin kay Sir Tom, pero medyo okay naman yung LT1. So, yun. Kinakabahan talaga ako sa Smegsem. Nahihirapan din ako. Sobrang hirap ako sa OR. Sobrang hirap din ako sa stat. Kaya yun. Just like everybody, sobrang kinakabahan ako.
So, you're known by a lot of people today as an achiever, of course. Siyempre, who wouldn't be in JTA number one? Ganyan. But back in high school, did you already see yourself as being this, going this far?
No, because I started as a regular student in Ateneo High School. And medyo mafe-feel mo yung discrimination at saka yung gap between the semi-honors, the honors, tsaka yung regular students. So, I never thought na I'd go this far given nga na regular student ako. But yun, medyo sinuwerte ako kasi may na-kick out sa B. So, I was able to transfer to B. I was chosen to be the replacement of that person. And then from there, I learned a lot from my high school classmates, from Ateneo High. Then, yun. But tapos nung nag-college ako, hindi ko rin in-expect na ganito yung mangyayari. Hindi ko in-expect na magna-number one ako sa JTA. Kasi there were 26 valedictorians, sobrang dami, and sobrang may A-boys, may si Delfin. So, sobrang hindi ko akalain na magiging malapit ako sa kanila or magiging kapantay nila ako. Kasi nga, yun. But with hard work, with determination, kaya naman pala.
You're known as a very successful person. You succeed in all your endeavors, ganyan. But, have you ever had any failures? Can you honestly say that you failed in anything? And tell us why. What?
Oh, ayun o. So, I've experienced a lot of failures. One, in music, I studied organ for 2 years. Then my teacher decided not to allow me to go to the recitals because I wasn't good enough. In sports, sobrang dami sa sports. Sa taekwondo, ako lang hindi na-promote after white belt. Sa swimming, 3 years ko pinaral yung Delfin. Delfin ba yun? Tama ba? No, Delfin yung first ng diba? Sa badminton, sa amin magkakapatid, ako lang yung medal. Sayang hindi ko dala yung photo. Because basically, ayun, kasi ako lang yung natalo nung unang match. Failures. High school sa ball. Initially, my date said no. So, I had to go to Assumption and kinulit ko pa siya. Umorder pa ako nung may letters sa Shellos and donuts just to get the yes. So, yun. Marami akong failures. Pwede na ba yun?
Pero nag-guess na siya.
Oo nga. Yun. So, I had to go.
So, give us a random fact about you.
One, I don't live with my parents. Simula pa nung 12 years old ako. Kasi nag-high school ako sa Ateneo High. But I came from the province. Two, yung name ko, it forms the word Philippines. Because my name is Ray Phillips S. Ray Philip S. Pine. So, Philip, Pine, and then S. So, Philippines. And then Ray should mean king kasi. But that's R-E-Y. But pwede na yung R-A-Y. So, dapat king of the Philippines.
So, do you have any messages for any Mayans who might be watching this video?
Words of wisdom. ME will make you fat. Or probably ME has made you fat. Kasi diba, sobrang stress natin, kailangan natin ng starbs, kailangan natin ng cake, kailangan natin ng coffee. Pero kapag naman pumasa tayo, iinom tayo, sobrang kakain din tayo, mag-yogurt tayo or whatever. So, sobrang tataba ka talaga kasi kain ka ng kain. Tapos, hindi ka rin makalaro ng basket, hindi ka rin makapag-tennis kasi Saturday, pwede may NSTP or kung teacher mo si Sir Tancho, papapuntahin ka niya ng liquor difference. So, pag Sunday naman minsan may jeep. So, ang daming ginagawa. Kaya, ayun, tataba ka talaga sa MD. Wait, hindi naman word wisdom. Hindi naman wisdom yun eh.
Okay, mataba, di ba? Never mind. Okay na yun.
Okay.
Yun na yun, yung words of wisdom.
Or so exercise ka.
So yun, mag-exercise ka kahit hindi ka ma-promote sa taekwondo, kahit hindi ka matutong mag-swimming masyado, mahalaga pinagpapawisan ka. But in the exercise context, not in the OR context, not in the ME context.
Okay. Yun, yeah! So that's it guys for your Know Your Mayan for this month of September. I hope you stay tuned for the next issue of Know Your Mayan. And bye-bye.
Me, you got your highbrow shoes on your feet, and you wear them around like it ain't shit, but you don't know